All right, hello and welcome back again as we get ready to conclude our 8th week of play, at least in the Prism League, as we are going to have the St. Petersburg Wave taking on the Florida Ospreys. Both teams have been struggling as of late, sitting at that 2-5 record. We'll get to that more in just a little bit, but still a very important game for the both of them. Now, let us look through our stuff. As you can see, 5 games down, of course, in the regularly scheduled week. You got 3 sweeps, 1 game 4, and then unfortunately the forfeit yesterday afternoon. So that does leave this as the last game to be played, and we've seen a good mix. A lot of upsets, but a couple high seeds winning. And so, we'll see which one we get here, although hard to really call either side an upset, so we will see. Looking now at our standings, you can see still that one team on top, that one below them, and then 4 teams tied, then Havana, then one of these teams will join Lincoln, the other will join OKC, and Kyoto are left at the bottom. Now, a change since our last thing, since our last stream, since our last everything, I have updated the scenarios because I've looked at it again, and in reality, Steinhatchee are still alive. Now, it's a little bit of chaos, but even though Havana did win, because of all the schedules, I'm pretty sure that this would still be a clinch. Let me look at what I said. Yeah, basically, even though Havana are currently at 4 losses, they play Lincoln next week, and Lincoln have 5 losses. Therefore, Alright, let me say this by looking at standings quickly. So that you have some reference. You can see Steinhatchee with 6 wins need 4 teams with 6 losses, right? Okay, there are already 2 teams there, OKC, Kyoto. Loser of this will also be there, so then they just need 1 more. Havana play Lincoln next week. If Lincoln lose, that is obviously a team with 6 losses. That secures it. If Havana lose, they would have 5 losses. And the week after that, they play the Wave. And so then if both those teams have 5 losses, loser gets to 6. And so that's why if Florida are the team that dropped to 6 in this game, it's guaranteed that over the course of the next 2 weeks, there will be at least 1 more to join them. So that's why Steinhatchee are still alive, and that is why with a Florida loss in this game, the Scallops would still clinch a playoff spot, the second in the Prism League and the second in the 8-Bit League as a whole. But now we can move on to our stats. You can see 9 versus 10, your key players, streak, and vice. Averages in favor of the Wave, 4-2, and the streak not looking great for either side, as they're both 2-5, and they both have a 5-game losing streak. So one is guaranteed to break that, but which team will it be? As looking for everyone, we do have everyone in the Florida call, just waiting on the others. Cool. As we are just waiting on everyone to get in, and we'll see. Yeah, Vice, I don't think he can do that, by the way. So, and I don't think they will. Mintz can be there for the interview, but if there's going to be a game, he can't be in there for that game. Because I know it's a rule for like Pixel or whatever that you can't have a coach in there. And, you know, not saying he'd be that, but yeah. As I think from yesterday, I'm assuming Appa can be on. And he got a reply from at least one teammate saying they can be on. And I'm assuming Mincy. Yeah. So Mincy could play. So then we're just waiting on the PFA. And he got someone who just registered. Schmeigs, and so he's going to try to get him as a PFA. So that would make it 3. So that would mean we probably have a game, and I think we might be okay. But hey, we'll have to see. But yeah, so that tells me we might have a game, and that would be great. That would be fun, but we'll see. Prediction. Boy, is that hard. I might lean Florida, but I think very much so either one of these teams could win this game. I would not be surprised either way. I like the Florida roster. I think this roster still has a lot of that potential. Probably of what we saw in those first 2 weeks, even if obviously it's Jam on the roster now. And so I believe more in them to get it. Although Appa, Mincy, would-be Schmeigs for this game is still a solid 3 that I could see them taking it. So my hope here is a close series. Given that I'm going to force myself to make a prediction, I'm going to say like Florida 3-2 because I think it's close and I'm siding with them. But, again, hoping for a close one. I don't really know, as we are getting a little bit late in terms of the time. But, again, I think we are setting up to have everyone. That Mincy is on. Appa is trying to get a PFA, but again, it's a new player, so not in the system just yet. Okay, Vice, I don't know how long this is going to take or what, but I don't know if Appa's on, but he's been trying to get this PFA, it seems, or at least at 04. So I'm going to say that if it works, I'm just going to move them to their call. If Murphy can get it to go through at some point, great. But we want to get this game started. We don't need to wait on, we have everyone, but we're just waiting on the system to be able to do it, So, hopefully we're going to get that then. And then we will be good to go. Yeah, well, so now I need to watch to see. They're both in call. I had to find their third. Yeah, I know you have 3, so this game is happening. We're not... Nothing else can be said. This game is happening, but we need to get Schmeigs. Where is he? I need to be able to drag him. I don't know where he is. I offered that I can drag to call, but I need him to be in a call to get dragged. Okay, I think that's him. Bang. There you go. I have streamer mode, so I can't fully see, but a person joined whose name starts with an S, and so I'm assuming that's who that is. But yeah, so now there is 3 in the call. Hoping they get in the game soon. And to be fair, Florida don't even have 3 in the game. So, if they don't join by the time the game time passes, then skill issue, because neither team has that. It is currently 2 of Florida and Mincy who are in the game. So we have representatives of both sides. But yeah, so we have everyone in call. We now have everyone in game. Okay, so we have the wave in the game first, so therefore Florida are forfeit. Just kidding. But Vice saying he has places to be. His team's not even in the game. Unlucky. I'm sure Latumos is sitting in free play, trying not to get cold, but skill issue. As it does look like we have everyone in, and so therefore we should be good to go. So we are going to have a game here with our first one of the night, as it is going to be the Wave in blue and Florida in orange. We got some pretty close to normal Rocket League colors going on here, but which team can get the win? That's the most important question. Obviously, Schmeigs, familiar face we haven't seen in a while. Familiar face for the Wave as well. We'll see how he does stepping in. Early reset here. Tries to fake down low, but it's taken away. Appa now winning it forward again. Going for the shot. It'll float across. Oh, Tumos trying to sit with it. This one dropped down, played away, dunked to the side by Mincy. Well, Tumos now up to the ceiling. This one will drop down. Vice touchdown. Appa there, catch to the side. Schmiegs will float it out as well. Just like that. Wave get a clear. We've seen them have most of the push here in these first 50 seconds. Question is, can they keep it up and can they get a goal out of it? Because it could very easily turn as Jam will get a clear downfield. Into the corner, he's following it. Schmiegs will get it by him, but he doesn't have boost to follow, and that'll be Appa instead. Appa, though, beat to the boost. Vice trying to pinch it out. Latumos pops it up. Mincy up early, but Latumos wins it downfield again. Jam down off the back wall, bouncing out. Vice is there. He gets goal number 1. Florida will get first blood. It's Jam on the pass and Vice on the finish. Nothing that could be done in net because that one was placed all the way on the far post. Now Schmiegs down from the ceiling again. Mincy jumping up, dumped away by Latimus. Now Appa on it, played to the side again. Now Vice on the catch, looking for the dribble. It's pushed out to the side. Jam now downfield. Latumos up towards the ceiling. Trying to follow this one up. Played forward, but now popped back away. Schmiegs not able to reach that one. Vice gonna get bumped off it. Mincy trying to get out with it. Up from the left wall. Pass across by Jam. Vice will turn. But he has to wait for Appa, and now he'll go from the sidewall. Catch in the corner. Flick across. Latumos there. It's off the bar. No one there to follow. Florida have really picked up the pressure here, and they're gonna get a second. It is 2-0 for the Ospreys. We said in the first 45, 50 seconds, there's a lot of wave pressure. Well, we've swapped around since then. Now dropping down, Vice, just going to take a heavy touch forward. Now Vice playing it around the outside again. Drop down. Schmiegs does get Goomboed, but he still gets it up high in the air. Problem is it's a little bit too far. And Appa can't do much with it. Now rolled up the right side again. It's Mincy around looking for the play, but Vice will dunk it out. Now this one will roll up and around. Appa dropping it in. Play off the back wall. Mincy not able to connect. Now Latimus looking for the dribble. Big flick forward. Vice is there. It's up to the crossbar. And Appa gets a touch out. 2 minutes to go, though. Still a 2-0 advantage. Wave trying to get this one away. Demo comes through there. Mincy plays it across. Appa's up, but saved by Jam. Schmiegs on it again. Down to the back wall. Double commit. They do get the touch away and the free follow-up to get this one all the way downfield. Now off the right side. Played up around the corner. Vice already on it. Trying to drop it down. It'll be Schmiegs to get that light touch. Mincy now off the right wall. It's Latimus up in the air. Looking for a pass. Vice is already up, but not quite able to connect. So close, but not there, although that shot is in. They missed the pre-jump, but it's Jam from the corner. Cross-field slot into the top left, and it's 3-0. Now down off ceiling again. Mincy catch over to the left. Appa trying to pop it forward. This one off back wall, dropping down. Jam gonna get it away. The Wave still looking for their first goal here. Mincy will miss. Latimus drops it in. Schmiegs will save it. It's dunked back across, but no one's there to finish, and Appa eventually gets it away. Appa now in the air, but he's dunked by Vice. Schmiegs trying to play it forward. Mincy already on it. Off the corner, bouncing around. Latimus up in the air. Now it's Jam downfield. This one popped out. Jam doesn't get there, but Latimus does. Now it might be open for Jam, but he doesn't get enough on it. It's a good recovery by Schmiegs. That holds the lead to 3, but the time is dropping. Mincy, that one's a slow roller, easily saved by Jam. Florida retain their 3-goal lead, and they're looking like they're gonna secure game number 1 as we're still stuck in the St. Petersburg half. Mincy eventually gets out. It's off the right side. Schmeeks tries to get it away. Appa up next. Vice sunk off the right. Now off back wall. Laudamus pops it forward. Jam not able to connect on that one. Appa still following it. Up in the air. Played on target, but it falls just short. Of course, that shot didn't matter for the result, but it might be a little bit of mental diff. Florida get outshot 7-6. And yet somehow they outscore 3-0. A clinical, controlled first game from the Ospreys. As we're going to just need 1 second to pause for a player to be ready for the next game. And then we'll be ready to go here. But for Florida, I mean, you didn't get to see Jam also 4 saves alongside his 1 goal and 2 assists. So Jam doing so much in that first game. Really helping to push the Ospreys over the line. But the question is, can they do it again? Or will that deficit of shots catch up to them? Of course, it's pretty even here, but with 7 shots on the board, you'd at least expect the Wave to get a couple goals. More than 0 at least. So we will wonder for this game number 2, can they get that back? Can they get a couple across the line? Or will we see another shutout, another Florida win? As I'm not sure if we're ready. Everyone's sitting here. Okay, and we are good. The one player who said they needed a minute hadn't joined when everyone else had, but it's all good. Because they did before the countdown, and we load in game number 2. Florida are 1 ahead, but can they get another? Can they claim match point? Or will the Wave respond? It's Schmeeks up in the air, pushed off the back wall, bouncing down, Appa on it, it is wide. Vice will get the play away. Now roll back across, the Red Seas part, and it's Appa to get the first goal. The team bump. It's Vice and LA2, both behind the ball. They bump each other away from it, and Appa, a free goal to give the Wave their first of the series and their first lead with it. Now Mincy shot on, saved by Laudamus. Schmeeks trying to get it around. Laudamus able to get to this one. Now he'll take it in the air, going for the control, gets past one, and now Vice gets past the second. Appa looking for a touch, though, makes it awkward for Jam, who has to take a wide circle before that one will just fall to Schmeeks. Schmeeks now, big flick, but it's saved by Vice. Laudamus plays it over towards Vice again. That touch, though, a little bit awkward. That'll allow Appa to get to it. Jam now off the back wall. It's over 1. It's past the second. Mincy forced to circle back. Dropped down. Jam shot. Saved by Mincy again. Now Mincy playing it forward. Vice controls up the back wall. Looking for the air dribble play out, but it's dunked down by Appa. Now Schmeeks trying to drop it in. Mincy around the corner. Gets a bump on one. 50 though. LA2 stays with it. Appa now up towards ceiling again. Trying to push it across. And it'll end up bouncing out off the right wall. Now Mincy, another one shot. Blocked away by Vice. Mincy up off the corner. No one on that one. Demos come through. And the Wave will try to keep their push alive. Pushed across again, but it's Jam to get the clear out. Approaching the midfield, it's 50'd by Mincy. Schmeeks up early, but Vice beats him to it. Now Vice over to the right side again. Pushed across by Appa. Schmeeks not able to go. Neither is Mincy, although he'll have a second attempt. Now popped out. Schmeeks, low shot. Or a slow one, rather, because it's a little bit above the net. And that'll keep it 1-0 here as this one's played out. Laudamus off the sidewall trying to send it, but Schmeeks will push it away again. Now it's Appa for the clear. Back to Schmeeks to the net, but Laudamus saves. Wave have been in the orange half all game, and yet the lead remains at 1. This one out to the left side, it'll bounce straight down. Jam, 50 in front, 50 in. Latimus ties the game. 1-1. Jam forces the center. Latimus forces the goal. And at the halfway point, it's now 1-1. We have a brand new game. So much wave pressure, but again, they can only get that one goal across, and they get scored on the other end. Now the question is, though, who gets next? Do Florida get another and begin to run away with it, or can the Wave regain their lead? Mincy trying to pop it forward. It's Appa, fakes the redirect. Schmitz will try to dive, but Latimus has it already. Mincy now not able to go. Couple in the air, and it's Jam to get the touch. Bouncing straight down, caught by Appa. Appa now to the ceiling, trying for the drop down. It's passed down in front, and it's cleared away by Latimus. Latimus now already up, off the corner, double down. Vice trying to wait on it. Jam is there. That one saved by Appa. Vice now look for the back pass. It's Latimus. Another one just sent towards net. Awkward by Mincy, but Jam just blocked by Appa. The Wave holding on. As Appa, another good cut-in, will try to take some control. St. Petersburg needs something. That double reset could help, but it does fall wide. Mincy now gets too close. Schmiegs gets beaten. Vice trying to force it out. The demo, but Vice gets the goal. The counterattack gets the goal. The middle player is demoed, but Mincy hits it right back into Vice, who gets the goal. And Florida take the lead. One minute, 10 seconds to go. And the Wave need another goal, maybe two. Latimus scores his second of the game. Set up by Jam. The flick up, the shot forward. Florida have scored 3 straight again, and they have a 3-1 lead. Schmiegs now trying to air dribble it forward, looking for the drop down, but it's blocked across to the side. Alpha now trying to play it around. Latimus following it again. This one bounced across. Schmiegs is up. That one saved by Jam. Appa now from the corner. Saved by Latimus. I thought it was in for sure, but it's just barely kept out on every attempt. And that one falls wide. The Wave can't buy a goal right now, and they're still down by 2. Vice now up in the air, though. Jam just barely blocked off the line by Schmiegs. Peered back towards Appa, but it's blocked by LA2. Mincy on it next, beat by Vice. He can't double. Latimus is there. Schmiegs will save, but there's only 10 seconds to go. Appa will try, but there's not nearly enough time. Florida roar back. They take game 2, and they take match point. How about the double by Latimus to take the hat trick as well? High off back wall, straight back down. Just barely above the ground. And Latimus helps his team secure an early match point here, as it is a Brazil on the series. Once again, the Wave outshoot 10-9, but that one shot advantage is only a 3-goal deficit, as Florida once again take a controlled game. It felt like in the first half, the Wave had everything they needed. They had the lead, they had the pressure, they had the chances, but they still couldn't put more across the line, and then they still gave it up in the second half. And now for the Wave, again, you just need to score more. I don't even feel like their defense is playing that bad, or their offense is not getting enough pressure or anything like that. It really just feels like they have everything except the goals on the board. Now, of course, if you are scoring, the 3 against you might be more of a problem. But at the same time, if you are getting more goals, you might concede less. As Appa, okay, strong start. He gets the first, but what now? Just a good kickoff by Appa. The fake on 1 as well. Allows him to just shoot it across to the bottom right corner, and the Wave will take another early lead. The fear still is, they've given up 3 straight goals in each of the last few games. Can they hold this lead? Can they actually extend this lead? Feels like both need to be true if they're going to make their way back into this series. Jam looking for the catch forward. That one bounced out. Appa so awkward, he'll just bang it over to the mid boost where Vice is already waiting. Back in the corner, Schmiegs with control, gets it by 2. Looking to just dribble it, looking to cut. Popped up in the air and off target. A good save by Jam. Follow up by Appa just out to the other corner, and he'll be fast to look for a back pass, although that one hit by Schmiegs, and Mincy will have to pick it up. Mincy now back behind 1. Looking for a dunk on another. It'll bounce out off the right side. Mincy, pass across. Vice there. He'll get it out. Appa now spinning again. Looking to play to the right side. Schmiegs up in the air. Fake back down. Jam dunks it out. Mincy on it. Trying to air dribble it away. Off the corner. Popped back. Schmiegs not able to get to that one. Latimus tries for the fake, but it's eventually played on target, and Jam forced to save. Latimus getting it forward, and we'd see another catch down. Jam trying to cut in, and he'll get an even challenge. No one left with boost on Florida, so they'll be forced to retreat. As it's Mincy to drop the shot in, saved away. Appa's still there, but it's Vice to sweep in again. Vice now in the air, looks for the 50, and it just gets pushed back. Feeling eerily similar to game number 2 right now. It's so much Wave pressure. It's so many chances. But there's still only a 1 by their name. And that one, a reminder of how quickly it can change as it pinches just a little bit wide. But the Wave managed to hold on. And see a pop up. Latimus there. Jam lurking, but Appa beats him to it. Now Vice with control, up around the corner, pass down, dunked by Mincy, that'll get downfield. Appa trying to stay with it, getting the dribble, the cut, the shot, but Latimus, easy enough on the save, he'll beat 2, won't get the double, but Vice is there for that. Now Latimus, reset, can't get a follow-up play, and the Wave get another clear, so we cross the point where Florida got their first goal last game. So at least you're doing better for the Wave, but can they keep it going? As this one, another awkward save, though it was one made by Appa. Same for Latimus. Schmiegs trying to cut, but it's given away to LA2. He'll give it up to Vice. Flaked on target. Mincy saves it to the side. Latimus around the outside again. Caught down by Schmiegs. Now pass back towards Jam. It's Jam up in the air, looking for the air dribble, but it's taken away by Schmiegs. That'll force Vice back, and he just barely gets that save up off the bar. Now played back to the corner by Appa. Under 2 minutes to go. That one up high in the air, but it's knocked down by Mincy. Dropping down. Appa getting it forward out towards the back wall. So he's now trying to get it away. This one dribbled back. It's Latimus up to the back wall. Mincy not able to get to that one. It's bouncing. It's in. Vice ties the game. 1-1. A bouncing read, and Florida strike back again. The Wave hold on for 3.5 minutes, but that's not enough, and now they need to score again, something they have not been able to do in this series. Mincy not going to get that one. It's Jam up to the corner, pushed out by Schmiegs. Now 50 back again. Schmiegs downfield towards net, but it's blocked aside by LA2. Vice not able to read that one, though. Appa will look for the center, and it's cleared out by Latimus again. Latimus now following it down in the corner, but it's Schmiegs, big clear. This one could go a long way, but Jam's able to dive back for it. Mincy, his shot is weak. Jam will pop up, he'll run out of boost, but Vice is there to support. To Latimus, Demo will save the shot. Appa gets it away, but now it's Mincy looking for a play, and it's Latimus, another save. Schmiegs towards the corner. Vice trying for it. This one on target. Mincy dunked on the play, but it will still get out to the side. Appa now with it up in the air, looking for the air dribble. Looking for a 50 at this point, but Vice just plays it patient and gets it away from him. Mincy now going the wrong way. 25 seconds to go. Florida still a lot of push in their favor. Jam trying to leave it. It's Lonimus on it. Another touchdown. Appa left alone, but he gets a good strong touch, and Schmeeks will force it to the side so the wave break out. Mincy now around the corner. Lonimus a little awkward. He's bumped off. Schmeeks will score. 6 seconds to go, and the Wave have the lead. 2-1. It's a late St. Petersburg advantage, as they are 6 seconds away from giving us a series. Jam, though, that one is straight in. The lead, once again, will not hold. Vice kills it. Jam just shoots. Schmeeks just turns too far downfield. They had 6 seconds. They used half of it, and we are tied again. Now pushed over to Vice. Vice bumped off it. He'll look for the follow. Cleared forward by Mincy. Jam now keeps it in the air. Lonimus trying to get it forward. Vice is up. It's off the back wall, and it is down. Overtime in game 3. Florida 1 game away from a sweep, 1 goal away, and they might just get it here. It's Jam again. 3-2. The reset from Jam secures it, and it is a Florida sweep to close the week. Domination, the name of the series. This last game gets close, but it is still not enough, as Florida secure a 3-game sweep, and we'll see about an interview, but what a win for the Ospreys. Just give me 1 second to get out, and then we'll ask about that. And I mean, hey, we said we favored them. You know? Wasn't really expecting it to be that one-sided, but Florida just played a clean game and got the win. As we are going to have an interview, and so we will be back in just one moment. And we're back with Florida, a dominant sweep. How does it feel?
Go ahead, Jam. You take it away, sir.
Man, I feel good, bro. Feel good. Finally get to win something, bro. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, bro. I want some food, bro. I want my cheesecake.
Yeah, I'm so fucking hungry. I'm gonna go make ramen after this shit.
Go, bro. Alright, we calling in now? We're letting y'all talk first. What are we thinking?
I want to say we can talk about the game. I mean, what happened?
Yeah, keep talking about the game, of course.
Yeah,
what happened in the last 6 seconds, by the way? What was that?
We got scored on, and we were laughing, and then we were like, oh, we can still win. And then we got the kickoff goal, of course. And then there was 3 seconds left, and all I hear in comms is Grant go, LA2, sorry. LA2 goes, yo, 0 seconds? As for all pre-jump. So we were trying to find a way.
Trying to walk off with that shit, bro.
But, I mean, Jam hit a crazy clip to end the game.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Literally, and it's funny, Dogger, the thing we were talking about, literally, I was saying Jam would finish off the career as he hit the shot.
Yeah, I called it out. He had it set up, bro.
Hell yeah.
All right. Are we just gonna
go straight for it?
I mean, are we, or do we want to talk about future? I mean, I guess we can do this.
Talk about.
Never you.
No,
you, bro.
we'll do this, and then we'll talk about future weeks because
Yeah, there's a lot
Right.
on this.
So you can set up the stakes if you want.
Okay, so flipping a coin. Heads, I retire. As what Doggo picked. Doggo picked heads. I retire. Tails, I don't retire.
Make
Doggo,
sure
you
they
gotta-
know
you
that
gotta-
like this is your choice, by the way.
Yeah,
Make
this is
sure,
my
like,
choice.
Explain the reasoning, like you don't. You know.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I don't enjoy the game anymore at all. Like this shit boring, bro. I'm just gonna switch over to like Valiant or something. I got more scholarships in that than I do in Rocket League at this point. So we gonna flip it. You got pulled up.
I think
You
I
ready?
do.
All right.
So,
Three.
well, again, I will just say, when I joined the call before the interview, I was asked, all right, pick a side. We're going to flip to see if I retire. I said heads because heads being yes just kind of makes sense. But, all right. So,
All right. 3, 2.
wait, first,
one.
sorry again.
Wait,
I'm
let
going
him-
to
let-
I'm going to pull it
Nope,
up
okay.
just so you guys know. I
Okay.
searched it, so there is a result. That is not the flip. I'm going to pull it up. It says tails, and then now we're going to do the flip, okay? Now we should be good.
All right. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Damn.
That's it.
Damn.
That's it.
Damn.
That's all good though.
Bullshit.
Damn.
Hey, listen, it was a
Oh,
pleasure being on a team
07.
with you, Jam.
Sir, bro.
Hey,
07.
We appreciate
Hallow
it.
is
Yeah,
very
07 and
excited.
09.
Bro. I had fun, bro. I can
Well,
finally
no,
do something else, bro.
Especially on this team. I hope you had a good time. We had
Oh,
a
hell yeah,
lot of lows.
Yes,
Oh, a
sir.
lot of
Lot
lows,
of
bro. Dude,
lows.
that shit was so fun though. I ain't gonna lie. I was having fun, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of laughs, a lot of fun gameplay. So
Hell yeah, bro.
it was a pleasure having you.
Sir.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta worry about high school season. That's it, bro. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Nah, it's good to have you around to keep us young, bro.
Yes, sir.
on God, now we just got 2 unks looking for a random.
Who is there even to pick up? I'm not sure.
We don't know
Well,
yet.
shit.
I don't know if there are free
Yeah,
agents,
I-
but
We'll
I
figure that
gotta
out
look now.
next week.
I guess you'll figure that out. But
Oh yeah, bro.
Ooh.
well, I guess for the rest of you, you guys do play Houston next week. How do you look at that one? Jam, you can tell them how they feel as well, if you want.
What does that even mean?
I mean,
Yeah,
if
how
you
do we
want to get
feel?
involved in how confident the team feels, you can do that, you know?
I mean, I don't even know,
No,
bro. We don't even talk about it.
I'm not too worried. Honestly, like I've played against Beef and Boss many a times, and I feel like I don't know who Scene is, but I think we have a good chance if we play properly. I mean, if we play like we did today, and just cut out those small mistakes we did make that led to those goals, it's pretty easy. We might have to get Woodles back. Shit,
Damn.
return.
Yo.
But I believe in us. I mean, we have to win out basically to make playoffs, but I think we can do it.
Yeah. Would have been my last question. Do you think you guys make it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't lie. I'm a few jello shots deep, and I'm starting to feel it now because I took too many during that last game.
Fair.
And I'm feeling good. I think with the confidence I have built up from jello shots, I'm winning it.
Okay.
You gotta,
Okay.
gotta
Makes
get
sense.
more. Hey, you gotta get more jello shots for next games, bro.
I might have to.
Shit, bro. I'm hopping straight on Valorant right now, bro. I'm tapped in.
All right.
Appreciate you, Doggo.
Yeah, that is all I have for you guys. So congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the retirement, Jam. And good
Yes,
luck
sir.
next week to the rest of you.
Thank you.
Doggo.
Thank you, doggo.
Have a good night,
See you,
bro.
bro.
All right. Well, not what I expected when I joined that call, but there you go. Good win for Florida. We'll see what their roster is going forward, I guess. But hey, that's how the week will end for Prism. So we're not going to have any more clinches, but we'll see how that leaves the scenarios going forward. But for now, that does it for the Prism League in Week 8. We have one more game tonight. That'll be the Pixels last game. That'll be starting in 20 minutes, stream live in 10. You won't want to miss it, so we'll hope to see you back then. But your final score here, Florida 3, St. Petersburg 0. We'll see you in a couple minutes.